A monument to him and the things he believed in. He was so good at finding dreams and nurturing dreams in himself and in others, and it's a rare quality, probably too rare in this world today. And so I would like to come every day to work and find something new in the garden is what I would like to find. Or somebody stopped by on the weekend and dropped off a conch shell, or dropped off a favorite guitar pick and laid it on one of the rocks, or that kind of thing. It could be anything that someone feels moved to offer to not only the spirit of Roger, but the spirit of peace in the world, the spirit of music, the spirit of dreams, whatever. This is a gathering place, a nexus for all those kinds of things. You know, just some of the features that we have here. We have a peace pole here, which says, "May peace prevail on earth." Right now we have in 8 languages. We have Arabic, Swahili, Latin, Spanish, English, Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. Japanese and Chinese mostly, especially Japanese because Roger spent some time in Japan about a year ago. The piece of steel that's mounted is a piece of steel from the World Trade Center. And I can't think of a better place to start with to find the piece. Also, this dark rock against the wall was from Crash 93 site in Pennsylvania. You remember that. And there's just things in here. One of the features about the rock garden, any Japanese rock garden, and I think it's a good metaphor for life. Some of the rocks are hidden. You can't see everything from one point of view, so some of the rocks are hidden behind other rocks. And it's kind of like a metaphor for life. If you stay in one place, you'll never see it at all. So you have to move around to get the different viewpoints to enrich your life. Just like the tour that we saw tonight on the stage that the wonderful musicians and actors took us through. They showed us a lot, and they were only on that stage. They never moved anywhere else, but I went many places tonight. I'm sure you did well in your journey and stuff. So, you know, this is hard to put into words, but this is, I hope, the part. You know, you can come and just sit here like these folks are doing. It's intended for students and people who want to come to just remember Roger, have a quiet place for the day, think about things like that. I mean, thanks for coming tonight.
Tweet.
Thank you. John's going to get in the Bahamas, the conch is the sound that brings people together. It's a signal to come and gather. And thank you, John. That's very appropriate.
What year it is, what time of day it is, his music is always with us. It's OT. His music always goes through my head. It's almost the point where it's just become a part of me. That's how important his music and he was to me. He's always going to live on in my memory. And I'm sure I can speak for others when I say that.
I just wanted to read this dedication. Lori Gaylor was responsible for putting the poll together and getting it here, and she came up with this dedication of her own. I think it deserves to be read. It says, "In memory of Roger Nubern, beloved teacher and friend, your music gave us wings."
Favorite, and I made it in Hawaii, and Mr. Nubern always loved it and commented on it and called me his little surfer girl. We always talked about going surfing together, even though I don't think I have a board that could have floated him, but I want to leave it.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
Tears with you and smile with you and listen to the music. May peace be with all of us.
Charlie Miss Christensen, thanks for letting us finish the whole river rhythm concept.
I'd like to say thank you back, because I think you gave us all a lot of closure by doing that. So leaving things hanging the way they were. So thank you, all of you.
Garden's beautiful.
Thank you. You know, one thing that we're looking to collect more is wind chimes. You know, during the day if you come here and the breeze is blowing, there's a lot of beautiful random sounds, and I know some of the 7th graders are.
You know, he always was very, very outgoing and very upbeat all the time. And, you know, it's really hard, but you know, he really wouldn't want us to be, you know, crying for him. Like it's really hard.
Play trumpet because it'll make you smarter or whatever. I went into it, and I did my practice and didn't really, you know, enjoy just playing it. It was more of like a chore. And then when I moved here, and I was in this band class, I heard that he took his kids to Orlando and Disney World. I was like, holy, you know, that's the coolest thing. And it just made playing, you know, trumpet, saxophone, anything, a really cool experience. And, you know, now I'm in, you know, this really cool production. I'm part of a ska band, you know, I play trumpet in a rock band. I would ever be in that. You know, before I moved, I was a huge nerd, and now I'm a nerd in a rock band. I think Mr. Nubern helped me find a new experience that I never would have even imagined, you know. I love music, and it'll be a part of me forever, and I'll never be able to, you know, do anything to be able to thank him enough for what he helped me with. So he made playing music cool. Summary of this rambling.
You're playing always.
You are, thank you.
Yes, you are.
Meeting all these different teachers and, you know, staff and all the kids and, you know, he introduced me to Mr. Nubern, and I couldn't wait to, you know, actually, you know, play, you know, with him and, you know, everyone else. And I just really wanted to actually have a chance to, you know, actually learn to, you know, play in different ways and have fun playing, and, you know, he was a really cool guy, and I only knew him for like, what, 2 months? You know? He's that kind of guy that you can actually get to know that well in that short amount of time. It's amazing.
Let me just add, out of this tragedy, some good comes as well. And I want to really also welcome Jason Stahl, because I think you're going to find him.
Yeah. What was going to happen? So I started pulling, and we met, and actually he came back from being up in Maine, and we met, and we went out to lunch together, and we talked about. He's like, I ordered a steel drum, and we're doing this. So we started playing. I started playing that summer, and I wrote an outline, and I wrote the first scene. And it had Poseidon, and I went to Roger and I said, I showed him what I was writing, and I said, I want you to play Poseidon. He's like, oh, no. He's like, I can't. And if you know Roger, he was a performer. I mean, check on YouTube any of his videos. You know, I mean, see, look at his redneck movie reviews. I mean, for the horror movies and stuff. I mean, classic Roger. And he said, no. I'm gonna sit on the side. I'm gonna sit on the sidelines with this, and I'll just be watching. I'm just gonna watch this one from a distance.